1 John 3:16 says, we know what real love is because Jesus gave up his life for us. Read it out loud with me. Come on. So we also ought to give up our lives for our brothers and sisters. Jesus did it for me. Now I actively engage you and I lay down my life. Come on, I told you what the bottom line is, and I'm finishing it right now. John 13:35, your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. It's not because you've got a WWJD bracelet on or a honk if you love Jesus on your bumper sticker or a fish or whatever all the paraphernalia of late 20th and early 21st century Christianity is. Nothing wrong with any of those things. Your love for one another, look at it, will prove to the world that you are my disciples. Folks, we gotta love people. We got to love your cranky neighbor that lives next door to you that's fussing over 3 inches of dirt because your fence is a little too far over the line. You got to love that crotchety thing in the cubicle next to you that's been hit with criticizitis of everything you do. You got to love the boss that seems to find something wrong with the way you do your job. You got to show up right with the right attitude, put a smile on your face, and show them what it means to have the joy of the Lord and to work hard. You got to love your crazy, out of their mind, lunatic kids. Come on, somebody. Especially if they're teenagers, you know what I mean. They're lunatics. They've been touched by the moon. Lunatic. They're idiots. All of a sudden, you know, they think they're so smart over you, and then it takes them through the end of their 20s, and then all of a sudden they wake up one day and realize, oh my gosh, you are so smart and you have so much grace, and I'm so thankful you're my mom and dad. And I'm hearing that now from my daughter, Abby. We had 2 days of, oh, I'm so glad you're my dad. I said, you know, you forgot that when you were about 16. We laughed, had a great time. You got to love people in spite of. You got to love people who are living lifestyles you don't like. You got to love folks that are in sin. You got to embrace, and when you embrace them, then you look for an opportunity. You pray for them, and you lay your life down for them. And if you'll pay attention, God will open a door, and you can drop a little seed of the gospel. You can be an active engager in their lives, sharing a clear word, this amazing word about a new emperor who has come.